Hey guys, you join me here, Snow86. We are back on Ballyspring. So we are the day after our big collecting and wrapping session. So we are heading back out across the fields and we have our tanker on behind us. So the plan today is to get out here, cart a load of slurry on all our grass fields, get them primed and ready for third cut. And yeah, I think we have enough now in storage that should, all going well, see us through the winter months. I can't imagine a reason why we should be running out unless we do something a little bit crazy and use it all up on other stuff. But I think for now, I think we're in a good old place. I think we have enough. We will obviously store another probably 40 odd bales again. We'll probably split the load half and half again. And the reason for that is very simply, it'll help just with any, I suppose, miscalculations even is the word I'm looking for, with our forage needs for the winter. Plus I do reckon our sheep and goats are going to require a little bit of feeding this winter, so yeah, we're just going to make sure we stockpile enough to carry everything over. Our wheat field that we're just passing here now on our left is looking pretty good. I think we're on course maybe a couple of days time to be out with the harvester in the field, so that'll be exciting as well, guys. So financially at the moment the farm is, I won't say it's struggling, but we're down to like 2 or 3 grand. Don't ask me how it always seems to happen, but we do seem to end up going down to that level. But yeah, we won't be too long before we're back up and running again. A couple of days milk, and as I say, we do have field beans to sell even, and we do have our silage to sell, so it won't be too long before we're back up and running again on a decent quantity of supply. So it's just really a matter of timing, guys. So we are spreading slurry, so hopefully we're doing a good enough job. I think we are. Some spots will probably need as much as other spots, but sure, look, we're going to kind of do an even spread as best we can, guys. It'll probably take 2 loads out here in this field, and yeah, we just started to kind of furthest away from the farm, and we're just going to work our way back down across all our fields. Hopefully we can make this turn, and we do. So our cattle are in the second pasture. As you can see, the tanker's still there. They still have a little bit of food, so we're not too concerned, but I think either today or tomorrow we probably will end up moving them back to pasture 1. There has been a little bit of grass growth there on that pasture, so it's not too bad, but I think if I can survive another day or 2 here on this pasture, we should be in pretty good nick for it to be regrown. It is, the more I look at it, it is kind of calling for a third pasture, so that is something we might have to look into and see what's the best options and where we could probably locate it. Might be one of the fields closest to the farm, and that way we'll be keeping our grass work away from the farm, keeping our animals close to home. Just easier. I think it's easier anyway. In my head it sounds a lot easier, so that is kind of our thinking at the moment. Now we probably could set up the third pasture straight away. If we were to do it, it probably would be in the field behind pasture 1. That being one of the starting fields that we had. It's a bit hilly, but I think it would work for a good animal pasture. It's close to the farm, close to the shed. We'd be able to redirect our animals from pasture 1 up through the gate that's there and into that pasture, so that's probably what we're looking at. It will reduce our silage or our bale capacity from 90 bales a session or close to that. It'll drop 22 bales off that, so it will reduce our workload a little bit, but again should see our feed issues really be solved. So that might be an option that we're going to hit pretty soon, as we actually get very close to running out of silage here on 1 pass. Silage, slurry even. And I think we are out. So we got a good bit done. We got 1 lap of the field, guys, so we'll jump back in cab. We'll set ourselves off back down to the yard, and yeah, we'll get ourselves refilled. Oh, gate. We'll get ourselves refilled and we'll be back out here again. So the mud really is having a huge effect on the equipment. It's just getting dirty straight away. The minute we hit a mud puddle, poof, it is just, yeah, it is just madness. what would be nice with mud is if it was implemented in the game but only kicked in after maybe a rain or something like that, where you could have light, medium, heavy kind of a scenario. So obviously low points, be it fields and stuff, would maybe show a bit of mud, but after drying out, similar to kind of how they do the can't harvest crops when it rains, I'm sure there's probably some setting that we could probably look at that would enable mud. I don't know how you'd build it into the map, but it would enable mud to appear maybe after rain and disappear again, because we're in the middle of summer now. Bear in mind our summers are notoriously wet, and this one that's just been is no different. But yeah, I think the mud is maybe a little bit extreme, but that's just minor thing. It's nice to have it though, so we're not really complaining. It's just maybe a way to improve it. I'm not sure, is it even possible? Somebody might tell me nope, I am absolutely stone now, all crazy, but anyway, I've heard that before. But yeah, we're just going to get back here into the yard. We'll reload slurry and we'll be back out again onto the field. It's a bit of another one of these days where it's a bit rinse and repeat. But yeah, we will get there, guys. We will get there. Nice stack of grass bales. We did keep the old bale spike just because comes to the likes of straw and things like that, might still be handy. We're not looking at changing the wheel just yet. So what we have is pretty good for now. So we have our pallet forks and we have our bale spike. Yeah, see, that is going to store, and we want to attach, and we're attached here. So we jump in our cab, hit our pump on. There we go. We are filling again, and we should have plenty of slurry, guys. Don't think slurry was an issue for us. We have, oh yeah, 250,000 litres easy, 260,000 litres even. So slurry isn't a huge issue for us. We should get this. So I can't jump in there a while because you have to disconnect the hose. But yeah, we should get this round of fertilizing done, and probably even the fertilizing done for 4-cut. And again, it just reduces our costs on the farm, so it increases the profit on our fields. So it's a pretty no-brainer, and you can see what I mean by the mud. The tanker is absolute, and the tractor is absolutely filthy. So we'll have to wash that off at some stage. But yeah, for now we are where we are, and that is us done. So we'll jump back over here, and hopefully I can disconnect my hose, and away we go again. So we're going to strike across our grass fields once more to get to the furthest waypoint. Yeah, we don't really have a road that connects it. Well, we do have a road that connects it, but it's quite the drive. Well, it's not. We have to go out, down the farm and around, and yeah, we just cut across our grass fields a little bit easier. We'll be flat lifting all this again anyway at some stage, so it'll probably pull out any compaction that we're putting in and stuff. Especially driving across here with 10,000 litres of slurry on board. Can't imagine that's too easy. So yeah, we'll be back in the field here shortly, and we'll be flat out spreading slurry again, guys. Nothing, as I say, too exciting, but yeah, probably where we are for the short term. Yeah, I don't know what more to say. This will probably be a shorter episode again, because we're probably again similar all week. We've just been caught for time. Never seem to have enough of it, but hopefully in the next week or so we'll get back on track here. I'm trying my best not to skip a video day, so Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. But yeah, we're just yeah, yeah. I won't say feeling the pressure, but it's definitely a little bit harder at the moment, just with real life getting in the way. how dare real life get in the way of playing games, but it is. And yeah, but as I say, we'll crack on. We'll keep doing what we're doing. And yeah, you might have guessed actually the Terror Life idea I had is on the back burner just until, as I say, things settle down a little bit. And have a couple of ideas maybe in the pipeline to work with a couple of others, Parky being one of them. Not sure exactly what way we're going to do it, but yeah, we might try something. We'll see. We still have to kind of talk about it, and again, we both have to find the time to make that work. But yeah, for now, we won't complain. It's nice to be busy at the same time, but yeah, just can be tough sometimes, especially that I set the 3-day schedule thing. So yeah, look, we're not complaining, but just bear in mind if I do miss a video for any particular reason, guys, or if you don't see one being released, chances are I just ran out of time and didn't get around to it. And as I say, for the for the upcoming videos, if they are a little bit shorter, it's probably just me trying my best to make one to get it out. And that's probably it really. I don't know what else I can say on it. I will keep doing and keep trying, but as I say, if I do miss one, I do miss one, and I do humbly apologize if I do, guys. But for now, we'll stop rambling and stop explaining our issues away, and we have slurry to spreading. So, do like playing the games, just so tranquil, quite nice. But back to it, we are still on our first field and we have 4 more to do. So yeah, a lot of work. Grass work is quite intensive. It just seems to always be there. You always have to be at it. Can't really take a day off it. Fields have to be slurried. Yeah, there's always something, and I don't know why this always happens. We get little patches. You can see now this strip of manure seems to be a little bit richer than the other one. I'm not sure, is that to do with not having a tank mixer of some description? And what I mean by that is an ability to stir the tank so you mix the slurry up. As you can see, I think this second load is produced. Seems to have thrown out a little bit more on the ground. It is what it is, but I'm not 100% sure what is causing that. If somebody does know, let me know. It'd be fantastic. But I think I've bored you long enough, guys. As I say, they're going to be a little bit shorter probably for the next week or two, but we'll catch back up here. We'll get on it, and hopefully we'll finish out this series in a high before FS25 does drop in release, which is getting closer all the time, guys. We're down to 6 weeks, is it? I think possibly 6 weeks. So exciting, looking forward to it. So yeah, we'll see what it brings. So I'm gonna crack on here, guys, and just keep spreading slurry. We'll up our cruise speed a little bit because we can, and I will see you on the flip side, guys. So as always, thanks very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed it and all that good stuff, be sure to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along and keep up to date with the action. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all again. Take care.